friends. Attention is extremely valuable, and consciousness fights precisely for that attention, so we come back to fears again. That is why we explained it for so long, so that it would be clear why attention is valuable. How can consciousness fool personality and take more? There is a threat to the existence of the body. While you as personality are not free yet, you're not developed yet. You are to evolve, to become saved, and to gain spiritual life. So what would you do? You have to
Preserve.
take emergency measures, that is, to preserve your body, to preserve some importance, usefulness, or something else. That's it. And you will feed these, let's say, games of consciousness, which consciousness itself will even intentionally create. It will deliberately create the hardest conditions and a lot of problems through which it will simply milk personality to solve these problems. This is so. Many people commit crimes without even knowing why they do that. Afterwards, they repent and don't understand why they did that. Those are games of consciousness. It is an uncontrollable consciousness over a strong personality, I emphasize, over a strong one. If personality is strong, it carries a threat to consciousness. And from that very start, consciousness begins to create various intrigues, pushes personality to the wrong path, and manipulates that. The same is with fears. Everyone lives in fears. Few people have peace. Those who say, any of them, that they have peace, deceive. But what does consciousness also immediately push us to? That the higher we climb on the social ladder, the richer we become, the calmer and freer we will be. Show me at least one rich person who lives peacefully and joyfully. He has 1,000 times more worries than we, say, ordinary people have.
As research shows, the higher a person climbs, the more fear of
Certainly.
losing his position he has.
Of course, because such people become more vulnerable. They become more manipulated. That's how it is.
Igor Mikhailovich, it turns out that when a person is afraid, he also loses confidence in himself and his strength. He gives up in the face of difficulties. He does not reach his goals, both in prayer and in good deeds, and so on. He stops.
Again, why does this happen? Why does it really happen? You have just said the key point, both in prayers and in good deeds, because consciousness is active. Consciousness doesn't need prayers. Consciousness doesn't need, say, good deeds. They're not beneficial. It imposes again beneficial, right? Well, these are simple examples, we can voice them.